Greetings everyone, and welcome to the Mega Man issue 37 review and the start of the crossover with X. Believe it or not, this issue continues from the previous issue. Dr. Wily is proven innocent of the robot attacks and is placed in Dr. Light's custody. He learned of Gamma and created a new plan. He used the Mega Man 3 Robot Masters to steal the 8 energy elements, and Wily should win an Oscar for his acting. Wow. The alternate ending has the Robot Masters return to Wily Fortress 3, further setting up the events of Mega Man 3. But that's something for another time. This issue starts in the future as X is under attack by humans. With some assistance from Zero, they're easily disarmed. Turns out these humans are Emerald Spears. Yep, they're still around. We go now to the present as Mega Man, Pharaoh Man, and Bright Man search an old Wily facility for the Mega Man 3 Robot Masters and the energy elements. Doctors Light, Wily, and Cossack monitor their progress. Wily assures them that this is the only possible place the robots can hide. Yeah, right. Nice coffee mugs, by the way. Cossack still doesn't trust Wily for leading Mega Man and company to a Wily weapons facility. Now Dr. Light tries to play mediator, and poor fool, unaware of Wily's plans, and uh-oh, Wily brought up Kalinka. Mega Man 4 foreshadowing. Meanwhile, at the Kronos Institute, aka Future Wily Tower, Agents Stern and Krantz track good old Xander Payne to a room with an experimental time machine. He hopes to go back to stop the creation of robots. According to previews of future issues, he'll be in for a surprise. Back in Wily's old facility, after a minor skirmish, they discover an old weapon, the Wily Walker. Wily tried to use it for military sponsorship, but it got him that sanction that, well, was mentioned all the way back in issue 1. The reason? It's filled with decay-resistant chemical weapons. Wily. Mega Man receives a code that supposedly deactivates it. Nope, just the opposite. You did that on purpose, Wily. You forgot. Blah, blah. Anyway, during the fight, Mega Man shoves Bright Man out of the way before being, well, seemingly crushed. At the same location, 100 years later, X arrives at another of Dr. Cain's excavation sites. After a brief talk about X's purpose in life, Dr. Cain reveals that he found metal composites dating back to the time of X's creation, give or take a few decades. They discover the Wily Walker and nearby Rock's smashed helmet. So far, this crossover is not that crossovery. Yes, I just made that word up. At the same time, we're just getting started. Should we be expecting a meeting of the two blue heroes like in the Ruby Spears cartoon? Doubtful, but you never know. I'm also aware of the almost crossover in the Dreamwave comics, but it was cancelled before anything could happen. And I am not touching the Brazilian comic, no thank you. Mostly this issue dealt with Mega Man searching for the energy elements along with Pharaoh Man and Bright Man. These two Robot Masters make sense because Pharaoh Man could find and disable hidden traps, and Bright Man could light the place up. Now I would like to point out that Bright Man made a cameo in issue 28 during the blackout. Dr. Wily's clearly evil. Dr. Light might be fooled, but Cossack's keeping an eye on him. And the Wily Walker, being an unethical, chemical-filled weapon, Wily was desperate for that military sponsorship, wasn't he? And the design of the Walker looks like a beefed-up Wily Machine 3. The code Wily provided to activate the machine is based on the Mega Man 7 password system, and it's in fact a real password. Putting it in allows Mega Man to enter a level fully powered. Well played, Mr. Flynn. Well played. The brief scene with Xander Payne fleeing the authorities and time traveling in an attempt to alter time Man, that man is dedicated to his cause. I mean, that time machine is experimental. I mean, he could end up anywhere. And, man, he's so desperate to get rid of robots. Anyway, and the Emerald Spears themselves, they're still around even in X's time. Now, it's clear at this point that X is not part of the Maverick Hunters. In fact, he's still looking for his purpose in life. Now, perhaps this arc will, define his purpose. And we all know what his ultimate destiny will be, well, based on the games. And is X dashing? Okay, granted, he has the ability to do this normally. Starting with Mega Man X2, that is. He needed a leg upgrade in order to dash in the first game. Different media, different rules, I guess. With the discovery of the Wily Walker in the future, trouble is a-brewing. Wily himself said that the chemical weapons inside do not decay. Jamal Peppers takes center stage, and I'm glad the guy's okay. For those who don't know, Peppers was hospitalized during the crossover with Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know anything beyond that, I'm afraid. And I do like the difference between X's time and Mega Man's time. You know how Mega Man's time is more cartoony, while X's time is a bit more realistic. You can also see it in the colors. Well done, Matt Herms, well done. Now this issue gets an 8. It could have used more X, but that's what the next 3 issues are for. And is Mega Man really dead? All we saw was his helmet. And Rock has been known to lose or remove the helmet. And not to mention, there are still several games to adapt. So, thank you for joining me, everyone, and be safe. Oh, one more thing. These panels here show a certain helper robot under construction. I thought I'd point this out. Bye now.